that you have discovered what is wrong, just like I did when I was sliding into depression. I'm going to talk to you how to self-help yourself through depression. My name is Nek, as you may well know, and I'm your well-being advocate. I talk to you about everything well-being, mental health, and self-care. On today's edition, we'll be continuing from our previous post, our previous video on depression. But today we'll be handling how to come out of it by yourself. Before we proceed, I want you to know that this is not a medical advice. This video is not a medical advice. It's a self-help video that will help you move yourself from a place of desolation to a place of happiness. It will also recommend what you can do professionally if every other self-help tip I share fails or does not achieve the desired result. One of the things that helped me and that has helped other people who struggle with depression is physical activity. It has been shown by research that physical activity might not be a magical cure for depression, but it helps with your moods and happiness. Physical activities like walking, dancing, exercising help the body bring out more happy hormones called serotonin. These happy hormones will help lift your mood and probably, most likely, move you away from the dark pitch of depression. So if you're struggling with depression, if you're struggling with the symptoms we've already listed, it might be difficult to actually pull yourself up and start taking part in physical activities, but you have to try. And this takes us to the next self-help tip, which could help you achieve that. Setting small goals per day can help you move your body as well as move yourself out of depression. Depression comes with desolation. It comes with this feeling of not wanting to do anything. But when you have agreed that you need help, or when you have seen that you need to come out of that state, the next thing to do is to set simple goals. It doesn't have to be anything big. It doesn't have to be cure for cancer or a promotion. It could be simple things as sweep my room, tidy my bed, dress my bed, cook my meal, take out my bin. So you could get a diary or a jotter to list out things you should do and follow them one step at a time. In doing this, you can also add dance, move, take a walk, which is why I said that this next step will help you achieve the first one I mentioned, which is physical activity. You have to make a plan, maybe ahead, a day ahead, a week ahead, but most probably a day ahead, as this will not be too much on your mental health. You start off by writing down things you want to do in that day, and then you follow them one step at a time. Another thing that helped me was compassion to myself. I started learning to be kind to myself, and I want you also to be kind to yourself. There are things that led up to you're being depressed or you're being at the verge of depression. You have to be kind to yourself. You have to remove negative self-talk and self-thought and imbibe positivity. For me, so many things led up to feeling desolate and feeling dejected. But to when I came to the realization that I needed something to be done fast about my mental health, I started talking to myself positively. This is something that can happen to anybody. Neka, you did not fail. You did not fail because you are at this point in time. You're not a failure. You're not useless. You're needed on earth. People need you. People love you. Even if you can't see that immediately. You need to develop a positive mindset. Give yourself the grace. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some positivity. You need to not blame yourself so much. This needs conscious effort to do. I'm not making it sound like it's easy coming from depression to being positive. No, it is not easy. But if you come across this video, let this be a cue that it is doable. You look at yourself, you look at your situation, whether you brought yourself to that situation by yourself or circumstances beyond you led up to it. You need to be kind to yourself. You need to give yourself the benefit of doubt. So starting from when you see this video, start a positive talk to yourself, to your mind. This thing that happened to me is not the worst it can get to anybody and to me. I can make it. I can do better. I can look for other ways. I can stretch my arms for help. Do that today and see how far it takes you out of that pit of depression. Talking to someone you trust is another self help tip to coming out of depression. I also call it mini therapy or unpaid therapy because therapy really is about talking and unburdening what is troubling you. Talking to someone before you get therapy, or if you cannot afford therapy, is one sure way of coming out of a sad mood and out of depression. Have you tried unburdening and actually putting into words what is troubling you, even if they don't make sense? You need to find someone who understands or who will listen even if they don't understand. That avenue to speak, that avenue to let it come out of your subconscious helps in dealing with depression. And last but not the least is seeking therapy professionally. If you have gotten to this point of this video, you can see that it is quick, fast, sharp, straight to the point, and it explains everything that you need to know. Please subscribe, comment, like, share. Let more people get help when the system understands that this video is useful. And if you have tried all the self-help and you don't like the result you're getting, it will be time to look for professional therapy. Check online for professional therapists around your location. You will definitely find one. You also have some that are funded by government in some countries. In countries like UK, you have the talking therapies, you have so many NGOs, you have so many charities that help people through mental health issues. Thank you for staying tuned to this short video. I am sure it has helped you. And if it has, kindly share to someone else for them to receive help. See you on the next episode. Bye.